Thanks so much. We'll see Vey again in the next hour. For now, though, let's bring you our question of the day. And this is what we're asking you to engage us on this morning. What are your views on how the South African government has handled the COVID-19 pandemic to date? Please let us know your views at Morning Live SABC. That's our Twitter handle. And please use the hashtag Morning Live when doing so.
Right, let's have a look at our stories of the day now. The Commission of Inquiry into allegations of state capture continue hearing evidence relating to corruption allegations in the Free State provincial government when it resumes this morning.
The ban on the sale of cigarettes and other tobacco products will be back in the spotlight today. This when British American Tobacco South Africa faces off with government in the High Court in Cape Town, arguing that the ban is unconstitutional and that it violates a number of fundamental rights.
The cumulative number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in South Africa is now at 521,318. The total number of deaths, 8,884. The total of 363,751 people have recovered, which brings the active cases in South Africa to 148,683.
And here are your numbers if you'd like to get in touch and get more information. 0800 029 999 is the hotline. And of course, you can use the WhatsApp service as well. 0600 123 456.
All right, here's a breakdown of your provinces now. Gauteng, 183,090 cases reported. Western Cape, 97,261. The Eastern Cape, 79,844. KwaZulu-Natal, 85,986. The Northwest, 20,270. The Free State, 24,333. Mpumalanga, 15,716. Limpopo, 9,389. And the Northern Cape, 5,379. To date, just over, well, not just over, it's 3,078,000 tests that have been done to date. All right, finally looking at your global numbers, 18.4 million is where we're at right now. Another 258,000 cases added to that yesterday. The death toll, 692,000, 5,809 added. Still South Africa up in the top five with 521 confirmed cases. Next up is Russia at 861, but the US still soaring ahead with those figures. A new caseload of 41,000 yesterday with 4.8 million confirmed cases. India also recording a high increase number yesterday.
Let's move on to those trending topics now. And we spoke about this right at the top of the show, that explosion that took place in Beirut in Lebanon yesterday. And here are some of the visuals for you.
Oh gosh, all right. I thought we had some sound that accompanied these devastating visuals that came from Beirut, Lebanon yesterday. I mean, I can only imagine what that felt like, standing watching something like this. I mean, there are reports that people were up to 7 kilometers away that, you know, thought there was an earthquake. Windows were shattering, the absolute devastation. It almost looks like some form of an Armageddon that took place there. As we this morning speak, there's a confirmed number, 78 people confirmed dead at this point. The injury rate is at 4,000. In a toll that is expected to rise substantially. So what we know right now, many people still asking what's going on, but you know, they're saying that there was 750 tons of ammonium nitrate that's used in fertilizers and bombs that had been stored for 6 years at a port without safety measures. And, you know, obviously something had led to this explosion. And this is why there's now an emergency being called. They feel that there was nothing untoward about it. In fact, I mean, you see Israel trending as well. They jumped up saying, we certainly do not have any involvement in this. And we, in fact, are offering any assistance we can. Donald Trump, however, came out a little bit earlier this morning saying, no, he's spoken to some of the greatest generals, this is to quote him, and says that they feel that there's something untoward there and that does in fact look like it was a bomb or an explosion of some sort that was not something that was a mistake. This looks like it was deliberate, but it's very contradictory to what the Lebanese authorities are actually saying.
And I think at this point, what it is safe to say, Leanne, is that there is no clarity. We don't know. Nobody seems to know definitively at this stage what actually caused that explosion. And this is, of course, what we are waiting for, because no doubt there would be an investigation into exactly what happened here. And if you saw some of the pictures of the aftermath, once the dust had settled, in a sense, it was absolutely apocalyptic.
It really is. I mean, I've seen some visuals that are they're actually not, that you can't possibly broadcast them, because there are just pictures of limbs and people completely dismantled lying on the street. But then again, whenever there are explosions of this kind, the human toll and trying to fix the wounded from something like this is one of the most devastating things to embark on. The other issue that many are speaking to is the coincidence that today, as we sit here, there's not 3 days. It was 3 days that when it happened yesterday. This week they were going to be delivering. A UN-backed court is set to deliver a verdict in the trial of 4 suspects from the Shiite Muslim group Hezbollah over a 2005 bombing, which killed former Prime Minister Rafik Hariri and 21 others. And many are, looking to see if there is any connection there. But as you said earlier, everything is uncertain right now. But there are many deaths and injuries, and that is, unfortunately, the certainty.
And then, of course, #Israel, and it's pretty much related to that Lebanon explosion. And as you would know, given the instability in the region, and of course past issues between the countries, immediately when there was speculation about an explosion, about a bombing, then Israel came into the whole question. And you saw people like Robert De Niro also tweeting and getting involved in all of that. But it's again a good position to take at this stage, is that we don't know enough. So let's wait for that information to come through as to what exactly happened there. The investigations will be done, and I'm sure sooner rather than later we will have a clearer picture.
All right, let's leave there the trending topics for there. Let's move into our top stories here in South Africa, and we'll get into the headline bulletin.